Ensure everyone feels safe.
I wonder if I can just walk down there.
We've got our eyes on you.
Okay. Okay. Is the door open the problem? Or did I unlock it at a bad time? Okay. I should be going back in a moment. Okay. They might just let me walk out, but
Hey there.
Hello, Captain.
let's get
Right
moving.
away.
Come on, Vasco. I should have hit the kid button. I guess that wasn't too bad. Amazing. I want to undock. Alright, alright. We got out of there. Let's get back to Ryujin. Okay. Let's go. How many more of these things are there? I mean, they're small, but there's a lot of them.
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic?
I'm over here. There you go. Here it is. Yep, and Treyard is none the wiser.
And we aim to keep it that way. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process. But first, Ularu wants to see you.
Who?
I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
Okay. Got a level. Gotta take the helmet off. The head off.
Work to be done. Pace yourself.
It's the single most stressful experience of my life.
Yeah, but you killed it in there. Genevieve seen Jane.
Can I help you? Name an appointment.
Magus, I'm supposed to see Ryujin.
Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Dang!
Good. It should just be a moment.
She just like appeared out of nowhere.
Sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
I've got my eye on you.
Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine.
Don't cause any
But
trouble.
you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about.
That's right.
I'm
Magus.
Ularu Chen,
Executive
head of
Magus.
operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Theft. This job seems right up my alley. It's a job. It's my dream job. I love it. I prefer more legitimate work. What does operations entail?
Simply put, our goal is to ensure the success of this company and keep things running smoothly. We supply our various departments with whatever resources they need in order to meet expectations to achieve this. It's much easier said than done, believe me.
This job seems right up my alley.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
Oh, a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle, right? I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Genie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Dang!
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired.
Ooh.
Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly.
Okay. We trust people outside the company?
I'd use the word trust loosely. We maintain a relationship of sorts. Those who come through get paid, and those who don't, well, they won't live to regret it.
Understood, I get it done.
Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Ryzcek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd. Is working on.
Or was working on.
He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them.
Anything specific?
Simon's been working with us for years, so he'll pose no threat to you. He's paranoid, which is why I assume he's never been caught. But his information is typically worth it. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Razor Derby. What's Razor Derby?
According to Simon Ryzcek, it's the only real sport in the galaxy. But if you want a lesson in sports, just ask him. Movies are more my thing when it comes to entertainment.
Who are the Galactic Raiders?
They're a batball team that sucks. They have about as much chance of winning the Universal Championship as Aurora does of going legal outside of Neon. Simon despises batball, though, which is why he crafted that response you give in return.
Got it. I'm ready.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Dang, girl.
No
She put
water
your
into
place.
any restricted areas.
So I get my business done. I run everywhere. Thought putting on the suit might help. Going up to see an executive instead of a spacesuit. Man, how many of these silly things are they going to have me do? So, we did the Freestar main store, side story with the UC. And now, I guess we're doing Ryujin. It's funny because it's a company, not so much a group. Like the other two were.
Eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity.
Alright, let's put me back in my suit and see if that helps.
After what happened to our forces in New Atlantis, we need to be extra vigilant.
Alright, let's get the... Alright, let's see if we can save just in case.
Sidonia, what a dump. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going?
Looked like you used some friendly conversation.
Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Razor Derby's the only real sport.
You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Pay 10,000 credits. Fine, here's your credits. Let's hear about your side job. Let's persuade first.
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth.
There's no reasons for that problem, is there?
Sorry, but I can't.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult, just trying to talk this through.
Look, I'd like to help, but...
I'm sure we could work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm still willing to talk.
Okay.
All right, I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now?
Tell me about this side job.
You're going to like it. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Malai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived.
Why do you want her gun as proof?
Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. Even named it Ember. She'd never just hand it over. It saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam. On top of that, she's superstitious, which makes the gun all the more precious to her.
What can you tell me about Malay Litzigwa?
She's a freelance mercenary. Used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing the settled systems a favor.
Fine people must especially consider her disposed of.
You're doing me a tremendous favor. Just know she won't go down easily.
I'm not
so
worried.
Be prepared. Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back as proof.
Wonder if we can keep that gun. It's bored. I'll heal up. That was my fault.
Did you need something? What is it?
You ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
All right, Jay. Oh, no, no. Actually, no, because you're going to get all upset at me. I'm gonna have to go get Valsco. You still stuck here, Vasco? He is.
Good day, Captain.
I think you could follow me for a while.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that should heal me up, hopefully. It did. Okay, we will save here, just in case. Take off. Hey, while I'm at it, if there's any lurkers out there watching and having a good time, please give me a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it, especially in Kick. It looks like got some viewers over there. Streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Right now I'm doing Starfield. Wednesday I'm doing Legends of Tears of the Kingdom, and towards the end, and of course Thursday I'm doing Final Fantasy VII Remake. So please come on by and say hi. Oh, wrong. I did the wrong thing. Alright, so we're going to Earth's solar system. Oh, we're already sort of there. Oh, Saturn. That's right. Okay, so where are we going on Saturn? Do I just go to the planet? Set course. Alright, well, let's travel. Let's see if maybe I can pick it up from there. Hi.
So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage.
Simon Ryzcek sent me to kill you. I'm here to save your life. Are you looking for a man named Simon Ryzcek?
I'm looking for a lot of people, and none of them are any business of yours.
I'm here to save your life.
Oh, yeah? From what? Yours the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void.
I'm here to discuss an alternative to killing you.
To killing me? out if I wanted to.
Simon will stop if he believes you're dead.
Perhaps. But just how do you propose we manage that? Because I intend on staying very much alive.
Simon wants your gun as proof of death.
He wants the very thing that protects my life. Of course he does. He knows I would never... All right. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
Let's see if we can get away with that and fight her. That'd be cool.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her.
So what's the deal with you and Simon? There has to be more to it.
We were a thing for a while. Until the coward sold me out.
Oh.
I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive. And suffering.
What's the story behind Ember?
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I'll take her off your hands.
Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship.
It's unfortunate. If you want to come out of this deal alive, rethink your position. Why even bother accepting my hell and let me board in the first place?
Your ship, of course. I'd hate to risk damaging something I could easily sell. Plus, this way I can simply climb aboard to see if there's anything of value, rather than have to sift through debris. Any access cards I need, I can just take off your dead body.
If you want to come out of this deal alive, I'd rethink your position.
I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
Just hand you your gun. You'll hate to be running for the rest of your life.
I suppose you have a point. I already have enough targets on me as it is.
I wouldn't come after someone like you unless I knew I had the upper hand.
You make a good point. If you manage to find me, you certainly know who I am. And I don't know a thing about you. Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Isn't it like the boot? You break the deal, you're dead. Just keep your end of the deal. How do I know I can trust you?
Spoken like so many others in my life. And look who's still alive. You can determine what that means for yourself. I guess Simon chose wisely. For once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Well then. What's this weapon look like? Laser pistol. Cool. I got a lot of rounds too. Oh, that looks like a lot of fun. Whoops. Did I mess up? I think I might have. Yeah, I did. Cockpit. Oh, Twitch saying I'm unstable again. Jeez, Twitch. You got problems.
Who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up.
Holly said she didn't want you dead. You lied to me.
Wait a minute. You spoke to that lie-weaving terrormorph? You should have just outright killed her.
I didn't risk my life out there to be lied to.
Cool those thrusters. She's lying, I swear. We have a history. A long one. Love, hate, betrayal. It's all in there. I screwed her over one too many times, and she's been out for blood ever since. Blackmail? Ew, I wish. That'd be the least of my worries.
Sounds like you learned a lesson or two. Learned your lesson? What happened between you two?
I may have given her name to the UC at one point, but believe me, once I escaped, I wiped all the data they had on her. Only it was too late. They sent a unit after her. She and her sister escaped, but her brother wasn't so lucky. But before you go feeling sorry for him, don't. There are ecliptic mercs, House Varun zealots. Ram made them look like saints.
Sounds like you learned your lesson.
Did I ever? These days I take great care when it comes to making enemies. If I'm going to piss someone off, it's with good reason. So, back to business. You got the gun.
What are you gonna do with Ember?
I haven't given it much thought. The truth is, I never thought I'd see it. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm sure as hell not going to use it.
I think you owe me some information now.
Just allow an old man a moment. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it'll just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
Moving on is the best.
Let's hope you're right. Now, back to business.
Okay.
The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
Any idea what Project Dominion is?
Best guess is it has something to do with Infinity getting into the neuroamp business. Stanley McMillan seemed to think Ryujin would be the one company threatened by this news. So their entry must involve something big.
Got it. That's all I need.
Nice doing business with you.
Oh, we got more followers. Cool. Got 4 followers. 4 people watching. Hope you're enjoying the session here. We just got a cool new gun. Where is it at? Ember. Laser pistol. Want to see it? Let me get out of here so I don't accidentally shoot someone. I want to try it out. Ooh. Nice. I think me and Ember are going to be a lot of good friends here. Alright. Let's get back to the ship. Getting all kinds of cool equipment. This is why you do side quests. Because between the ship, the Man-S armor, other cool weapons, story, this is the one game where if you're going to do, you need to do the side quests. Other games like Final Fantasy 16, there was one you could do without. This, you want to enjoy the game, you better do the side quests. Running and going through the main story is not recommended. Oh, whoops. Alrighty. Let's see. Where are we going? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Alright. Where are we going? Look how long my list is of stuff I have to do. Holy moly. Okay. So, read Stanley Files file. Listen to the audio file. Okay. Okay.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. Who's even got a catchy code name? Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Okay. Leaves condos at 7:30. for the Starfield. Leaves for lunch at 11. Frequents Jane's goods. Returns to work at 13:30. Remains at office till the day is over. 1700 leaves work for Broken Spear. Returns to luxury condos at 11:30. Okay. Home. A10. Ship. None. Drop off by Infinity Ltd's chauffeur. Oh, we need to actually be there? Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I left Sodonia unnecessarily. What time do I have? Do I have a clock somewhere? Local time. 5:21. So he's left for the Broken Spear. Just in case.
I'm so nervous. What the... Say no.
Alright, what we got? Dang, I gotta do another one? Aha! This game's turned very sneak all of a sudden. It was a run and gun, now it's all sneak. What is this? Metal Gear Solid? What the heck? Alright. I went with the Bounty Hunter. I'll be honest with you. A lot of the side missions are really good. I like the Manus because of the equipment. It was kind of cool. But I think the Terramorph, was the best one so far with the UC, which was cool. Freestar was okay, with the whole Hope Tech thing and everything else going on. But I will be honest, all of it is better than the actual main story, which is really sad. You can see the effort they put into the side missions and not the main story. It's really bad. I don't know why it's like that. Good example, to give you an idea, American Patriot. When you go to do the powers and you get the temples, they all look the same. They're all unlocked or beat the same. Everything's the same. It's just all the same. It's lame. And then you have Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where you have 152 shrines, and they all have different puzzles. I mean, they don't even have any, like, hologlyphs or different things that are a little different between each of the shrines. Like, they put no effort in. They copy and pasted that sucker hard. Which is unfortunate. And I just don't know if they're going to go back and fix it, unfortunately. But let me tell you, the dialogue, on point. I also like building the ship with Walter. That was kind of cool. The ship has really come in handy. Let's see, where are we at? Wait, no, that's not it. Over here, yeah. Gotta get back to Neon. Alright, land. They somewhat fixed the loading a little, but not really. There's still a lot extra menus that are just not necessary, and they could have streamlined it a whole lot better. I don't know. My most annoying thing, if you watch my streams, see that little gauge at the bottom left? That oxygen CO2 thing? I abhor this in this game, and it has stopped me from enjoying this game as much as I could. I've even upgraded the O2, like, oxygen thing and weight carrying and everything else, got the Manus armor, and it still plagues me horribly. And, I hate it. Like, the Red Mile, I couldn't run it. I was expecting, I was, like, gonna do this, like, Logan's run, avoid the monsters, they take my equipment, you know, and I gotta get up and get back and try to avoid them. Maybe it's timed. I mean, that would have been cool. No. Bethesda did not allow that to happen. I had to literally walk slowly, take the high ground, and kill all the monsters, which was lame. I'll be honest. Especially after fighting Terramorphs, I'm like, what are these things? I will say the areas that they handcrafted, like Neon and where else? Aquila, like the couple of main city hubs, they're well done. And you can tell with the side missions, like areas where they handcrafted it and didn't procedurally generate things, it's pretty good. Oh, hey, don't mind that blurriness. That's a feature. I haven't played enough of the other Bethesda games. I have Fallout 4, but I haven't got that far in it.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I don't know if this is a common theme with the whole oxygen thing and running. I don't remember it when I was playing Fallout 4, that being an issue like this. It's one thing I could do without in this game. I would enjoy it that much more. I do like the jump pack, though.
My way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Well,
Hi.
That took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
After what I went through, it better be. I was fast and efficient, and you know it. Do I get cocky? Nah, it's fine. Well, yeah, we'll do the third. I'm getting cocky on her.
You've got a little spark in you. I like it.
Ooh, see?
Now, let's see if what Mr. Ryzcek found was worth all the fuss. Give me a moment to run a decryption.
Okay.
Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught.
Oh!
Masako needs to hear about this.
Wow. Oh, that just took a turn for the worse. Scorpion has backfired on them. Emissary campaign. Yeah, to speak on that, I think the one to get the key card was all right, but I think the one where you're going in the Valrune's embassy was awesome.
What is this about?
Very atmospheric.
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately.
Oh ho ho ho.
Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate.
Okay.
You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation.
What exactly is Project Dominion?
I suppose, since we're trusting you in this investigation, I can give you some details.
Okay.
Project Dominion is our latest advancement in neuroamp technology. Our current neuroamps are all external devices, but Project Dominion would be the first surgically implanted internal neuroamp on the market.
Oh.
The project itself was nearing completion, which is why exposing the mole is of utmost importance. We can't allow any more research to fall into their hands.
Clearly. Why me not someone more senior? No, sounds like a mess. I can't allow them all to get their hands on any more information.
Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details.
Okay.
You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Well then. How deep does this go? Jeez. Robot. Nope. Oh, back out, back out. Sir, 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 sir! You have a breach, sir! Someone got in your data!
Good. You're here.
Yes.
So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity LTD. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included.
Oh, wow. Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of it. Don't worry. It doesn't look good for you.
It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption.
Yes.
Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment.
Why is your a special case?
Ularu has the ability to thwart any investigation, so it's imperative she knows nothing about this directive. Her knowledge and talents are why she's the chief of operations. So she is the best equipped to evade detection.
Okay. Opening this investigation to a third party is too risky. I take Nix as a trustworthy source?
We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
The security guards won't recognize me?
We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're risking lost your routine.
If that's a joke, it isn't funny. We're trusting you to get this job done as discreetly as possible. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
How is you are not going to be suspicious security maintenance, really?
Ularu doesn't know about Directive Theta, but she'll fully expect a building closure while we investigate. As far as she knows, it's standard procedure, one that she no doubt has already made accommodations for. This is why we're bringing in a third party. She won't be expecting to go up against Neon's best. And it's also why secrecy is of utmost importance. Not even our own security detail can know, in case the information leaks.
What's a disruptor?
It concerns me that you don't know. A disruptor is a non-lethal weapon. Our subsidiary, Arboron, makes an excellent one that I'll be issuing you.
Okay.
It will stun your target, giving you a chance to get away. But you'll only have so much time before the effects wear off.
Good to know. I'll be careful, don't worry.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place.
Sauvage?
He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Well, all right then.
Yeah.
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job.
I think we're going to call it right here. This is probably going to be a fairly involved thing, and I'd rather not stop mid-cycle or run really late. So.
Quit hovering. You're gonna make people nervous.
Yep. So. More Starfield goodness. Wasn't quite sure about the Ryujin missions. It just seemed like a lot of different things. It's starting to get interesting now. Some corporate espionage. It looks like someone might have taken our Ryujin design and is trying to sell it and get it on the market before Ryujin does. That's neat. I like this whole idea that I'm going to have to sneak in and try to get access to stuff. I still have questions whether or not this is a plant. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You know, are we sure the security guard isn't a part of this, right? I don't know. But what he says makes sense, that if she's the one person, if everyone else checks out, and they're like, well, they need to make sure because she can avoid any type of actual investigation. I kind of get that. I do find it interesting. I like the fact that I was able to basically talk my way out of having to fight that one girl, because I was concerned that if I shot the actual ship, right, would I get the gun? I wouldn't have my proof, right? And be honest with you, I had thought about, well, if you go on the ship, okay, do you attack her there, right? You can get the gun, you have her ship, and then you took care of the business. But I don't know if that's going to come back to bite me that I didn't really kill her. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. This seems like a very short mission that is very confined. I don't think it's going to go outside of this. If there's DLC, maybe it will. It's hard to say. But it's interesting. And again, storyline dialogue, it's more interesting than the actual main story. Which realistically, at this point I'm looking at it, is fairly short, to be honest. Get a couple artifact pieces, get some powers. You do some stuff on the eye, and oh my gosh, they're coming to attack us. You avoid it, which is cool. I think that whole scene was good. And then you get some more pieces, and then you meet with them, and then they tell you about Unity. And I'm like, okay, cool. But the journey wasn't as rewarding as you would think it would be compared to the side missions. I felt the side missions really fleshed out the world more. You got to see some interesting characters. They put you in different positions, which are cool, with the UC, with the Freestar, with Ryujin. They're all very different to a degree. Freestar, you were brokering the peace, and you were looking in as a detective into, okay, what's going on, which was neat. UC was, there's a threat, I need to man up and take out this threat. But then you had the thing with the general that hadn't really died and was kind of kept secret. So that was interesting. And then his daughter, who was a clone, right? Ryujin, it's all corporate espionage and stuff like that. So it's interesting because they're different. You know, running and gunning does not fly with Ryujin, which is interesting. So if you've been playing the game the other way, you really can on this. It's neat. It's neat. But that doesn't make up for the main story sucking. Which is unfortunate. It's like, really? Really? And honestly, I haven't even begun to build bases, and I feel no inclination to do so. I feel somewhat... Yes, I got the cool ship, but then it's like, well, it's so expensive. It didn't give me or let me to, hey, I want to build my own ship, you know? So I don't know. I think the shipbuilding, it's a cool idea, but I think they could have fleshed out a little bit more and made it a little bit more accessible and made it really cool. And that could have been the selling thing. But also the fact that the whole load screens for landing and doing things and the extra menus between when you get to the planet, you can land and you can see the spot and I just want to land on it. But no, you got to go into another map to then select it, which is dumb because it's not like there's a whole bunch of different points on the planet that makes any difference, right? Like, usually there's only, like, maybe 2, if you're lucky 3. So there's no real value in that. And then you don't want to really explore the planets because they're a bunch of barren wasteland of nothing, and you can't go anywhere quickly walking, and they don't give you any vehicles, so it's just like... I know, I've ranted a lot. I'm sorry. But... the side missions have redeemed it somewhat. I'm going to finish this out. I don't think I have much of anything else to do, and then we'll start heading towards the end game. So, how far this further goes, I think we're close to the end of Ryujin Industries, to be honest. I think we're hitting the pinnacle of stuff at this point. So, if you like what you saw, please give me a follow on Kick, give me a follow on Twitch, give me a follow on Rumble, and also a like. I greatly appreciate it. or no, it's a subscribe on Rumble. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. All of that costs you nothing, but it helps me and the channel out. And also, like my social medias. Go to Twitch, go to Instagram, go to Facebook. That way, when I do off-schedule type streaming or various other things, you know what's going on. Also, then you have a way if you want to reach out and message me or whatever, which is always cool. And, of course, maybe suggestions on games you'd like to see me play or things like that. I've already been told by one of my chat people that's come through and said, hey, I'd like to see you play Dying Light 2. We'll have to look into it. Of course, I'd want to play Dying Light 1 first before I play Dying Light 2. So we'll have to look into that. Other than that, we chop these videos up at our high quality. And this was recorded in 3440 by 1440p, high, ultra wide, 60 frames a second, AV1. We're going to put that up on Rumble and YouTube and edit it like we always do. And it's going to be a high quality product with edits, cuts it down and whatnot, a bite size managed. Also, from that, we make awesome, shorts, which is also fun. So keep an eye out for that. And we have playlists on Rumble to see those. And of course, we have that on shorts on YouTube. But until next time, stay adventurous.